Hello everyone, and welcome back to more, what am I playing? Poirot. Agatha Christie's Poirot, Hercule Poirot, the first cases. Long tail. It's been a long while since I last played this, and I'm apparently very rusty that I didn't even start the game. Wow, that's something. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a great time. Just getting everything all set and done. Yes, Steam, launch the game, please. Pretty please. Thank you. Let's see if I can get into the actual game. That would be nice. We are on chapter 5. I don't know how long this game is. And I also don't know what the fuck I was doing last time. I know I was interrogating a lot of people. We've got to investigate the blackmail, investigate the Major's informant with the blackmail, and investigate the murder. Yeah, that's step number 3. So I suppose we can start with Mr. Archibald.
Good morning, Detective. You slept well?
Oh, we actually slept while we knew there was a murder around. That's interesting.
I'm afraid I did not. I was hoping for at least a moment of pleasant slumber, but alas, it was not to be.
Oh, boo.
Finding the Major's killer is the only thing that will put my mind at ease.
Can't say I blame him that he didn't sleep well. I mean, there's a flipping killer about, and nobody should be able to sleep well here.
In that case, Detective, what can I do to help?
Just quick double check. Is everything all fine? I think everything's all fine. Yep, I should do this earlier, but whatever. So, Mr. may or may not have done it. We don't know what he was doing. So while watching the snow fall last night, I swear I saw the silhouette of a figure standing in the garden.
In that snow? If someone was out there, we'd have another body on our hands.
Well, I mean, it is snowing quite badly outside, if I remember correctly.
I realize how strange it sounds. I would not believe it myself if I had not seen it with my own eyes.
But we did in fact see it.
Staff have reported seeing things in the dark before, but it always just turns out to be shadows. It was likely just your mind playing tricks.
You're saying that to the detective here? The detective. Granted, this is his early days. Where he's still... I think he's made a name for himself at this point. He seems to have done something that people do know him by name. Or at least certain people do. There was definitely someone outside though.
I'm afraid our Lizzie is not well. I think the events of yesterday were too much for her. We'll have to just make do without her this morning.
I know, right? You don't lie to Poirot. He will suss it out. And right now, Archibald, you're very sus.
As Wordsworth once stated, rest and be thankful. Perhaps a chance of peace and relaxation will work wonders.
I'm not sure she can really relax when there's a killer in the house. I don't think Elizabeth is the killer. It makes no sense. Unless the Major was the blackmailer. I'd like to speak with Madame von den Bosch at earliest convenience. Oh no, that's the bitch face, isn't it?
She is currently eating breakfast alone in the dining room. It's how she prefers it. But if you wish to speak with her now...
No, she can wait. She can wait. The worst character can wait. It is important to speak with her, but perhaps it is better to allow her to finish. I do not wish to upset her before I even have asked my first question. I could perhaps investigate the garden for any evidence of the figure from last night. Good call. Speaking of call, would you permit me access to the house's telephone?
I would, but I'm afraid I found this morning that the telephone lines aren't working. The snow continued through the night and must have damaged them.
I honestly expected him to say someone had cut the line. But that actually works better for the killer.
Even if we could use the telephone, I don't think anyone would be able to reach us.
Oh goody, no police! Goody, who's gonna be fucking arresting? Granted, Poirot's got the power, but he's only one man and he's in a house full of suspects.
In that case, it will be up to myself alone to solve the case.
Good luck,
I'll
we
let
know
you
you can
know
do
if
it.
anything changes. But until some of the snow clears, enough for the carriages to arrive, we are snowed in.
Boo. Although I'm not able to call Poirot. Hi, Fluffy. Hi. Did you want to come join? Here you go. No? You want this chair? No? Oh, no doubt, Kyra. No doubt indeed. Fluffy, where the hell have you gone? Fucking danger. Oh, hi. Fucking hell. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a cat now. We have a cat on my lap. Pretty much, Kyra. Pretty much. We've got it sussed. We just need to find out who that person is. So we have the real detective here. Detective Fluff. Go on, Fluffy. Meow the commentary for us. Okay, fine, I'll give you head pats. I have until the snow clears to find not only Madame Jules Angeline's blackmailer, but also the Midge's killer. Could be the same person. Who knows? About the body.
Taken care of. Master Dremere and his brother, after sobering up, helped me move him into the cellar. Best place for the time being.
Is it like, who the heck was gonna use the fucking Major's room?
Très bien. I imagine there is no reason for anyone to go down there.
Besides me, no one. Once this snow clears, we will be able to move him from the house.
Move him where? Oh no, I gotta mute, I gotta cough. There we go. Cough.
Your assistance has been most valuable as always.
Thank you, Archibald. Right, in the meantime, Fluffy has now decided to go on the chair. So we got a few things to do. We gotta talk to Cassandra, but we gotta wait for her to finish her breakfast beforehand, because if we don't, bitch face is gonna be a bitch face to us. Even though she's gonna be bitch face to us anyway. So, in the time being... No, Angeline's not there. Hold on. Did he not just say Fandin Bosk, which is Angeline and Cassandra? And he said one of them had taken ill, and he's relaxing upstairs, but she's not there. I thought he was meant Angeline, but she's not there. Who the fuck's ill?
Good morning, Detective. I hope you were comfortable last night.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. The room was more than pleasant, merci. I'm afraid my mind was not in a state to enjoy it to its full potential, though.
Sadly not, because, as you are aware, there's a killer about.
I can't imagine any of us slept soundly last night.
Hopefully, guilt will be weighing heavily on someone's shoulders this morning.
Perhaps on more than one set. Yeah. It's not necessary that the blackmailer and the killer are the same. It could be two different people. Oh, someone's in the background.
I'm sorry if I was not much help last night, Detective.
On the contrary, your inside knowledge of the guests was of great help to my investigation. But there are many more questions that require answers.
Gosh, this is such a big mystery. So, what were your feelings towards the Major's position in the
His
house?
position? You mean about him living here?
Pretty much.
Oui, even in a house this size, you must see a lot of each other.
I enjoyed having him here. When I was away with Gideon, it was comforting to know Maman was not alone. Although his work with Mr. Da Silva has kept him away from the house of late.
What can you tell me about their relationship, working or otherwise?
There is not much to tell, only that there is no love lost between them.
Yet they helped each other a lot. That's really weird. So, what did those two... Do you know what they did together? I believe Da Silva spoke a bit about that last night to us.
He was always quite private about his work. I know that he was helping Mr. Da Silva with some safety matters.
I found a check addressed to the Major from Monsieur Da Silva. It noted security consulting.
Ah, that's right, security. With his military training, he helped Mr. Da Silva prepare for any trouble with the strikes.
Yeah, you know, in case of working and stuff instead of, you know, protests. Just in case, you know, things got out of hand. Although the Major's death has taken precedence, there has been a development in the blackmail case.
A development? Oh, Detective, I knew I could count on you.
It may not be the news you had wished for, though. Another letter has been found.
Addressed to me? I don't know how much more I can take of this.
Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle. Although it has been written in the same manner, using similar phraseology, it was not sent for your eyes, rather the Major's. Or at least that is how it seems.
I'm sorry, Detective, I don't understand. It is addressed to him or not?
I found it in the Major's study yesterday while conducting my preliminary search. Whether he is the author of the letter or the recipient, I am still yet to discover.
Yeah, that is true. We don't know if the Major was the blackmailer. Could the Major have been behind the blackmail?
Heavens no, he could not do that.
How do you know?
You did not hesitate for a moment.
Why would he do such a thing? And then to send a letter to himself? It just doesn't make sense.
Again, we don't know if it actually was addressed to him or if he just happened to have it or what. So much mystery.
Merci for your time, mademoiselle. You are to a detective what an umbrella is to a traveler on a wet day.
Okay, that's quite the strange thing.
Exactement.
At least she figured it out. Very interesting, he said. I mean, that letter could actually be for the killer, because the killer obviously was in his room and he could have planted the evidence. Or maybe they were talked about the letter. Holy crap, that's snow. Fucking hell. Finding evidence of the figure from last night will, on one hand, confirm I have not seen things as Monsieur Sterling suggested, but on the other, pose even more questions that must be answered. Are you going to find... There's no way those footprints are still going to be there in this flipping blizzard. Heck off. Oh, I made letter. We do know the Major smoked, and I think we was using it yesterday before his death, when he was out here.
Ah.
There was a small trail of footprints in the snow. The Major was seen walking around here yesterday. That was definitely would have faded by now if it was fucking his. Garden tools? What garden tools?
Oh.
Garden tools have been left out, presumably before the snow fell. Wow, considering I can't see them in all that snow, I imagine so. Do we have anything new here? Oh, we do have a chain link.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
If there's one thing you gotta love about Poirot, he's got a big ego. One can't be surprised with Angelina and Felix's bond. He's been a figure in her life for so long. I suppose he would have been like a father figure. Yeah. She's attached to the Major. I wonder if she sees him as like a father figure. Because I believe it's confirmed the Major had feelings for Cassandra, aka her Angelina's mother. Oh yeah, of course. He pretty much fucking solved a lot of cases. Granted, this one specifically is, I think, his original story and is before a lot of the other stuff. But regardless, he deserves to have a fucking massive ego.
Huh.
He does back it up. He managed to solve some of the most craziest cases. They must have been left out for collection. I cannot see anyone making it through the snow though. And in fact, speaking of Poirot, I'm actually going to be watching the new Death on the Nile film tomorrow. Looking forward to it, although I haven't seen the remake of Murder on the Orient Express. So, yeah, that one. Which has the same actor in it, I believe. Yep. Those milk bottles are just going to be left there. Exit is impossible. I wouldn't say that. The house is completely snowed in. It does not look like we'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Me and Ainsley have been to the cinema. When was it? Was it last month? Must have been last month. We went and watched Harry Potter because that came back out in the cinema for like a special 20th anniversary, I think it was. AKA Philosopher's Stone. The snow is still falling and I'm hardly dressed for the occasion. Perhaps Madame Van Dombosk has finished her breakfast and is ready for them to my questions. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, there was someone over here, wasn't there? I completely forgot the information. Yeah, it's Gideon. Oh, I'm Margex. I'm just gonna call Marge.
Bonjour, Monsieur Damir.
Detective Poirot, how are you?
Very tired.
The truth, monsieur. With each step towards uncovering the blackmailer, I am thrown 2 steps back as to the identity of the Major's killer.
The web outside is frightful.
Is there something I can help you with?
So yeah, after investigating the crime scene, asked for the body to be moved. Is there any reason to move the body from the room that no one's going to go into the cellar? I suppose no one's going to go in the cellar, so I suppose it stops the smell? Depending on how long they're going to be stuck here?
Archibald came to me and asked for my help in the matter. My brother and I dealt with it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you missed it, but yeah. Last time we were all happily eating our food at the dining table. The Major was missing. And who went in? Was it Elizabeth? I think it was Elizabeth that went in and was like, someone's dead. Was it? No, it wasn't Elizabeth. No, it was the other. It was the other maid. I can't for the life of me remember her name. Anna? I think it's Anna. I don't remember. Anyway, and me and Ainsley cheered as loud as possible to Goldner's murder, and even doubly loud that it was the Major, aka the second worst character in this game to me. So yeah, he died in his room, and he got killed by someone he knows because he let them in, we found out. I don't think there was much of a struggle, if I remember correctly. Anyway, murder bad, everyone. Don't do it. Yes, exactly, MV. Bitch face. Who are we gonna have to speak to very soon? That's the thing, Carol. Everyone's got motive. Literally, at that same night, this guy here, Gideon, punched the Major, fucking gave him a massive black eye. And there's a plot twist. It was the lady he likes.
Merci for your help. It is a job that only the professionals should have to undertake.
It's a job that had to be done. Although it may have affected my brother more than I.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah, because Saki boy. His name's Saki, isn't it? I think so. Sak was in the war. I think he was like a medic guy from what we've heard about him. And he's seen some things in the war. To my knowledge, the Major's not in an actual relationship with Cassandra. Or at least it's not been known that they're in an actual relationship. He's just, finger quotes, friends. Although I don't believe it for a second. But then Da Silva seems to have a thing as well for Cassandra, so take that as you will.
How so?
At the sight of the body, the color drained from his face. Once we had reached the cellar, Zachariah took himself straight off to bed, without even a good night.
Oh, poor Sak. Tell me about it, feckin' now.
Felix and Madame Vandenbosch are the only ones with keys, as far as I'm aware. Oh, and Archibald. I'm sure I heard Felix asking him to return something to it once.
So, likely companions to help us open the safe is Bitchface, and the man that just goes, everything's fine. Great. I wonder why Mr. Sterling did not mention this previously. That's a very good point. Thanks, Gideon, for that. Right, before we wave goodbye to you, have you spoken to your brother?
I have not seen him since last night. I'm sure he will have been fine after a good night's sleep.
I'm worried about him, actually. I'm very worried about Sak. I imagine Elko would have added as a sufficient sleeping aid. He's probably got a massive hangover with how much he was flipping drinking last night.
He does not need his younger brother checking in on him.
Well, I thought you were the older. I completely forgot that.
Perhaps that is exactly what he requires.
I'm not sure what he told you yesterday, Detective, but he's a big boy. He can look after himself.
Gideon? I'm gonna... I don't think he's dead. I hope he's not dead. He's actually one of my most one-liked characters. Just imagine this is pretty much like a game of Danganronpa. Your favourite character has a very high chance of dying.
I worry that may not be the case, monsieur. His time in the war came up in conversation more than once during our conversations.
And the fact that he saw a dead body probably brought back a lot of those memories as well. Yeah, I'm really worried about Sak. And despite these two saying they don't like each other and stuff, they have helped each other as well, despite having these bad feelings against each other.
He's still talking about it? I thought talking to the doctor would have stopped all of that.
Stop. What? What?
Merci, monsieur.
You better go see your brother. That's all I'm going to say on the matter.
Countess, I wonder if I could ask you some questions.
Oh, I always wanted to play Lost Dimension. I saw, like, the first chapter. So I was always excited to play it, but I never actually bought it as of yet. So I don't own it, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure I don't. It was always one of the things I planned to buy, but never buy it during the sales. Oh, I don't. Okay. Thanks for confirming. It's hard to keep track of all the games I've got. But Danganronpa, Carl, you would love Danganronpa. Fair enough. Yeko, you love Danganronpa. To the bet. Wait. You dropped £5 on a game to play because it was in my wishlist? Comtesse, I wonder if I could ask you some... Wait, why am I saying this? He's already said
That is it, detective? No small talk? No inflating of one's ego?
Excuse me? Well, I'm doing a job here. What do you mean?
I am afraid not, Countess. With the murderer still loose in the house, my mind is rather preoccupied.
We've got a fucking crime to solve, not fucking boost someone's ego up.
Well then, detective, perhaps I can be of some assistance.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Comment, madame?
Fair enough, Kara. Well, at the very least, I hope you're enjoying playing it.
I thought you might like to know what I found on the Major's body.
Huh? What? Who? What? Huh? What? Excuse me? Top answer, what now?
That certainly piqued your interest.
The music. Fucking bringing up my feelings here. I demand to know this instant what the hell's going
A
on.
man has been murdered, and you find it acceptable to fool around and joke.
Poirot, you're pretty much speaking what I want to say. That's exactly what we're trying to find out.
Oh, please, detective. Do you really think so little of me? Archibald asked for my assistance. He knows of my medical training from my days as a nurse, and I thought I would be able to help. Even if it has been some years.
And he fucking didn't tell us about this? Or you didn't tell us you were... Feck all the people in this house. Feck them all.
It was not his place to grant you access to the body.
Poirot's extremely angry for good reason. Rule number 1 when Poirot's around. Do not piss off Poirot.
I shall remember to keep my assistance to myself next time.
Now, I know it. She and Archibald especially, is very sus. Fucking hell, this music though. What did you
A
discover?
single stab wound, which you no doubt already knew. The knife
I think
was
we did,
held
actually.
in their right hand. I would say their predominant hand.
And how many people would this rule out specifically? Going based on just your information. I pride myself on order and method, and this is far from either. A suspect in a murder investigation has examined the very victim that they are suspected of killing. It's like something out of a crime novel.
Judging by the depth of the wound, I would say there was no great force put into the strike. More a sign of defense than attack.
Oh!
If I had to say what weapon was used, a small sharp knife or dagger.
Wasn't there a dagger on display somewhere in this house? Oh yeah, one went missing, didn't it? This may confirm my suspicions of the Major's knife being used to kill him.
I understand it may be difficult for one to keep such information to yourself, but I ask you to try. Your involvement has already tainted my investigation.
You see, the reason Archibald is more sus, Carol, is because Archibald was in charge of making sure nothing happens to the body. And he pretty much just went and grabbed random people and made them do stuff. Like, Saka and Gideon do get a let off because Archibald needed help moving the body. And Poirot did ask for the body to be moved, so that is okay. What's not okay is asking someone else to investigate the body. He did not ask anyone else to do that. To touch the body or anything. So yeah, both Margia and Archibald are very sus.
You are welcome, detective.
Well, good, we made enemies. This is great. When my superior officer hears of the goings on in this house, I will surely be seeing the green fields of the countryside once more. I must do all I can to redeem the reputation I have worked to build, starting with finding the killer. Yeah, that's why we're saying Archibald's very sus.
Keep this information to yourself.
But thank you for that information. I wish... The thing is, if Archibald actually told Poirot that she had skills, or if she brought it up, Poirot would probably happily ask her help. Let me guess, do we need to speak to him?
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
It's the fact that Poirot had no idea that she was even there. Like, if he actually knew about her background and everything, and he was there, he'd probably ask her to do it. To help out with the investigation, as long as he was there watching her every move. But no, but since it happened with him not even knowing or even being there, it taints the crime scene. I've heard of men to returning physically for more, but their minds remain on the battlefield. This is true. True, Archibald does pretty much follow every command that Cassandra barks out. That is true. That is true. Oh, we got to talk to Gideon again. Great. Do we not talk to Archibald again? Wait, how does that? No, it just says investigate the murder. Let's say it's talk to Gideon and Cassandra. Okay. Well, okay, before we do anything, let's talk to Gideon again while we're here.
If it will help you, when he returned from the war, he was a different man. Everything became about what he had seen.
I mean, I can't blame him. War is no joke. Especially if you see your friends, people you trained with, die in front of you. I can imagine how fucking stressed that would put on someone's mind.
I cannot speak from experience, but I can only imagine the horrors he must have witnessed.
Exactly.
The first weeks he would wake in the night, screaming. I found him one night, cowering behind the desk in the study. But when I tried to help him out from beneath it, well, that was the first time I had ever feared for my life.
Yeah. I think pretty much she's basically got PTSD, so yeah. And obviously this was before they knew a lot about that stuff. That Gideon probably just mean... I'm not sure how Gideon's actually seeing him as after this.
That is not why you two are no longer close?
And not at all, Detective. We were always very different in nature. While I had always wanted to follow an academic path, Zachariah was more of a free spirit. Or at least as free as our father and the laws would allow.
And yet, he ended up in the military. Quite the contrast.
Our father demanded that he at least try to do something with his life. And when some of his friends joined the army, he signed up with them.
Oh, of course, because friends joined. Well, that's going to hit him even harder.
It wasn't
Damn it.
long before he moved out from the family
achievement.
home after his return from the army. I always assumed that he had put the war and everything that came with it behind him and was moving on. But now I see that is far from the truth.
That's just something. That's not really something you can just move on from. I don't. It seems like Gideon didn't actually realise that, which explains also Sack's drinking a lot. Oh, that just ended the conversation like that. Okay. Maybe Gideon will now actually try and help his brother a lot more. We can't speak to Archibald. Right, let's go talk to Cassandra. Hello, I'm sure you're happy to see us, bitch face. Oh, should take this opportunity to talk to... Oh, was that her name? Rihanna? Was that her last name? Oh, she looks happy as ever. Anything else I want to examine? Wait, where's the kitchen? Come on, Poirot. Move quicker, please. Pretty please. Oh, we can look at that. I'll probably go to the kitchen first. I want to avoid Cassandra as much as possible. I wonder how many travel expeditions has been planned while enjoying the contents of the globe. Excuse me, I will enjoy this angel cake.
Ah.
Excuse me a moment. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. Oh, so her name's Rihanna. I think that's the lady that discovered the body. Or at least reported it.
Bonjour, madame. You
Wait,
must be the wonderful cook.
Wait, no, it's not her. So have we met? I don't know you.
Wonderful and modest, sir. I am Rihanna.
Oh, this is the first time speaking to her. Okay. So it's not the person that discovered the body. Never mind, ignore that. She's carrying some keys with her. Some 2D looking keys, but keys.
My taste buds thank you for the ravishing meal last night. It has been some time since I ate so well.
So basically, she's a great chef. That's good to know.
Glad to hear it, sir.
S'il te plaît, madame. A detective is fine.
In that case, mademoiselle is fine for me, and I will ignore your presumption of marriage.
Oh.
Très bon, mademoiselle.
Hey, achievement unlocked. Well acquainted. Have you been with the family for quite
That's
some time?
right. I've seen staff come and go, but a house always needs a trustworthy cook.
That is true. You never know when the food could get poisoned or screwed up.
I agree. But if I was to eat what you prepare every day, I fear I may be the size of La Maison.
Not a bad thing, detective. You could do with some meat on your bones.
You think so? Jose is doing okay.
Well, with the snow still not clearing, we may be stuck here for the weekend. Perhaps I should look to adjust my pantalon buttons.
Oh. I understand you took some ice to the Major yesterday.
I did. Monsieur Archie told me what had happened. Bruises can swell fast, so I took him some ice to bring it down.
That explains where the ice bucket came from. No switching the bed, do you? Are they floating? Did they climb off? She's clearly now... Yeah, there you go. Use the scratch box. That's what it's there for. That's still what you use your claws on, okay? Okay, I'll now have a caramel lap again. This is a stream where I'm gonna have a caramel lap, so okay. Are you gonna commentate? Yeah? What do you think about these two flirting? That's what I thought, okay. Strange, Monsieur Sterling told me it was the Major that requested the ice. Buffy. Okay, she's made herself comfy on my lap. I thought she was about to fall from between my legs, but no, she's fine. She's got, like, a good view of the screen. She's here for the drama. Archibald, is there fucking anything you're telling me the truth with? Apart from the bows moving the body? Fucking douchebag.
How was the Major when you saw him?
Archibald is fucking hiding a lot of stuff from us. I don't like this. It's very sus. I'm glad to be here. You enjoying the drama? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, she's happy.
Grumpy, as always.
I suppose one would not take kindly to being punched as he was.
Especially flipping how... I'm so sad I missed the punch. Everyone keeps talking about it, and we only saw like the aftermath of it, like he was already on the floor. I wanted to see the punch, because he deserved it. Fluffy, I didn't need you to fucking... Ow, what are you doing? Oh, fucking no, now she's on the chair. She clawed my knee, ow. I did not need you to fucking use your claws, the demonstration of what happened with the punch. I already had the gather of what happened. I'm fine now. Maybe with all the claw marks it leaves another paw print on me. Oh wait, I'm not here for the drama. No, not at all.
Punched or not, he was as ungrateful as ever.
Oh yeah, so in case anyone actually missed it, Gideon was the one that punched the Major. Not 100% sure on the actual reason for it, but there was something to do with the cigarettes. Was it the cigarettes? I think Sat took like a cigarette or something of the Major's. Gideon took it off him, and then the Major came in and started some hustle. I don't know. It was so weird.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle.
At least you were nice to chat to. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's delay it again, because I get to look at this again. Okay, no more. Right.